I'm Zander Gardner.
And you just been to see the movie Vaxxed, didn't you?
Yes.
And what did you think of it?
It was a very good movie, and it was very educating.
What did it tell you?
Well, it's mostly about the MMR and how they cause autism.
And what's your story?
Okay, back when I was I myself was probably got the MMR by 18 months. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Okay. So,
And what happened?
Well, that wasn't the one that got you. The chicken pox one.
it's a chicken pox shot.
Yeah. You lost all.
Yes, I lost my eye contact and my speech and well,
What else did you start doing?
I banged my head against the wall and
Do you remember doing that?
no, because it's been a long time.
How old are you now?
13.
You're 13 and now you do something pretty special, don't you? You've got a YouTube channel. And what do you do on the YouTube channel?
I mostly do gaming videos, stop motions, and vlogs and more.
And how can people find you? Where do they go?
Okay, okay, so just search ZanderTube in the search tab, and then you'll see free channels. Click the one with the most subscribers. or you can just go to www.youtube.com/c/ZanderOLG.
Sounds good. Now somebody called Lynn here is giving you 3 hearts.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's okay. Okay, so this is Daddy.
That's me,
Yes,
Corey.
So tell us from a dad's point of view what it was like.
It was a struggle. You know, we honestly, my wife, she caught the signs. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. He got his shots on time. He had sniffles just like people in the movie. We dealt with it. He got many doses of Pediacare. He had a hard time sleeping. He got his MMR shot on time at 18 months. Didn't notice really regression. I don't know if it was denial. He got a fever. We took our daughter in her 4-month period for her shots.
4 years.
Got the chickenpox shot, and the doctor's like, well, we noticed he didn't get his, so let's give him his. It's like, we debated about it for a while.
I didn't want to get it.
And I said, let's just do it. I had chickenpox, it was bad. I was a believer just like everybody else. Gave him the chickenpox shot, he just regressed badly. It's nonverbal, self-mutilating. It was a nightmare, just an absolute nightmare. And it was driving all of us crazy. Everything else you hear, we're in the movie, is just a prototypical pattern, same thing we went through. My wife took the proactive stance and she Googled recovering autism. And Generation Rescue showed up and she's like, what is this CFGF diet?
No,
I don't know
it
what
was
it
a diet.
is.
I thought it was a product that we had to go buy.
Yeah. We just went to Costco, spent $500 on food. She's like, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna figure it out. She went to the store, bought a bunch of stuff. We're throwing all the Costco food away. Gave it to our neighbor, started our venture. About, it was good 3-4 years into our recovery phase, we lost everything. My business, our home, we had to claim bankruptcy just to get him to a stable condition. And we'd do it all over again if we had to. Because you witnessed, I mean, he wasn't talking. He was supposed to be institutionalized. He was never supposed to tell us he loved us again. And I don't know, I'm not that emotional of a guy with this stuff, but even during the Q&A, I cried when he stood up and talked. And to have him where he's at is amazing. You know, we spent a lot of time into this, a lot of research time. You know, we both researched different things. My wife looked at different things that was more conducive to her. I looked at stuff that was more conducive to me. And we formed plans. We had doctors that helped us tremendously. I mean, there's hope. There's a lot of parents out there, and I'm addicted to these periscopes. I know there's other parents who are watching this.
This is Facebook Live.
Is it?
Yeah, we're out on YouTube.
Either way.
United for Vaxxed we're going out on now.
I watch these daily when I'm driving to work, and I hear your stories. I hear them, and we're all the same. There is hope. Some kids don't get it as good. I've seen other kids that are better than our son, but either way, you have hope. That's all I
Right,
always
and we
wanna
don't
say.
judge either, do we, guys? Because
No.
every parent, every family's doing the best they can with the money
That's
or the
exactly it.
situation, and we're just really proud of everybody
Just
jumping and doing it.
Just-
And
just
you
know.
are a hero. You
Yes.
are. You're a goodie. And mummy, wow, what can we
Yes.
say about you?
Ah.
You worked so hard. Blood
Still
friends.
do, still do. You know, we actually had an incident 4 months ago. Zander had his appendix taken out, an emergency appendicitis. And when he went under and he came out, he had regression. So bad. I knew right when I saw him something was wrong. And I didn't connect the dots until we brought him to Dr. Elizabeth and started working with him. I did a little research. I think Sheila actually posted it up because Sheila and I are good friends. She's part of our doTERRA team, and so we're good friends that way. And she posted up a link between it, and I started reading it, and it just made sense of what had happened with Zander. So it's consistent, you know, even when we thought we were good to go, you know, one little incident happens and it sets them back because those things have preservatives in them
Right.
as well, and he couldn't excrete it the way most people do. So it's
Well,
still a
you're an
journey.
amazing mother, and there's a lot of people going to learn lots from you. But we want to speak to Dr. Elizabeth. You're the doctor that changed this boy's life.
I'm one of the doctors, yes. I'm honored to work with the Gardners for, I don't know, 10 years? 10 years now? Yeah.
And what kind of a doctor are you?
So I'm a holistic chiropractor and board certified clinical nutritionist and an energetic practitioner.
See, people, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is exactly.
You gotta go to the woo-woo doctors. We have all the good stuff.
Yeah, this is the point. This is the point I'm trying to make. Don't the pediatricians project to a chiropractor or someone. And the people are fighting to do that. They're fighting because they think that the pediatricians are going to save their life. But by the time we finish Vaxxed, I think the more of these stories we do, the better. Now, what's your number one bit of advice to parents who are just starting out on the journey where they've got a diagnosis, their kid is sick and banging it sick? What advice do you give?
I think I'd have to say my advice is to go onto websites like Taka and Generation Rescue and start listening and reading at what the other parents are doing. Because they're doing the diet interventions, they're doing the vaccination detox and the heavy metal detox, they're restoring the gut. There's other pieces to help restore the function of the nervous system, things like quantum neurology, quantum reflex integration. But start there, start with the parents, because the parents are doing it, they know where to go, they know where to start, and then get some of those tools, get some of those things under your belt, and then go also see a doctor that knows about all these little parts and pieces and things to manage.
We're talking about first.
Yeah.
Where can people find you if they want to come see you?
I'm in Woodinville, Washington, which is a suburb of Seattle. My website is experiencehealth.info. And I work with both kids on the autism spectrum, and I also work with Down syndrome.
You're an amazing person, and I wish
thank
we
you.
had people like you on every block in the whole of America.
There's always hope. The body always wants to get better. It's just a matter of finding all those things that are preventing it from getting better on its own and removing those one at a time so the innate intelligence of the body can take over and the body can start to heal and adapt. So always remember that the body wants to heal and the body can heal.
Somebody's asking if you know anything about chelation.
Yeah, chelation therapy is a type of therapy to help with heavy metal detoxification. There's lots of different types of chelation. There's things like DMPS, DMSA, EDTA. You can also do chelation with herbs. There's also homeopathic types of metal detox and vaccination detox. Heavy metals is a really big deal. You really got to get them out, but it's an art and it's a science, so you have to go to somebody who knows what they're doing. If it's not done properly, you could actually reabsorb metals that you're trying to pull out of the system.
There you go, folks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your work with this beautiful boy here. Thank you, parents. Thank you for telling your story. And you've just gone out on United for Vaxxed Live.